Hello everybody and welcome back. Right, so I am currently stood in my lovely new kitchen, well, which will be a kitchen one day. Unfortunately, the builders have now gone on holiday. We're not 100% sure how long they're going to be away for. They weren't very clear on that, but they are coming back. It does feel quite frustrating because we're super close to finishing the groundworks, which means then we could start kind of building up. But anyway, it's one of those things we have to get used to, like the more relaxed, slower pace of life over here, and yeah, try not to be too English about it, I guess, and be like, right, we need to crack on. But we do have so many jobs that we want to tick off the list. So first of all, I'm desperate for the chicken house. Badger has agreed that the polytunnel is a good idea, and thank you to everyone's comments being like, it's a great idea. So we're going to crack on with the chicken house. We also want to hang the gate at the front, at the top of our property. We have ordered some massive gate hinges, I think they are, so they've arrived, which is amazing, so we can hang the gate. And obviously just the endless jobs and chores here. So we've got so much to crack on with, and hopefully the builders will be back very soon. But while we wait for the builders, it looks like I've got my very own builder here. What are you doing, Trixie?
I'm making a piece of chest.
You're making a what?
I'm making a chest.
Nice. You're going to build the kitchen for me?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, you're very strong. Looks like a lovely wall, thank you. Right, what's the plan now, Trixie?
So we make the chicken house.
Yeah, you're very excited about the chicken house, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because you've wanted chickens for a long time.
I want to see the chicks.
You want to have chicks as well, do you?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
And when they lay eggs, I want to take them out.
Okay. Should we go make the house then? So as you can see, it's at the same stage it was last week. Obviously, we've got some addition of an army base here, which Wilfred and his friends were playing. It's the perfect army base, apparently. But yeah, it's just a bit frustrating. But hey ho, we'll get there in the end. There's no rush. Vegetable patch terrace, now going to be chicken terrace. Look at this. Feels like autumn's on its way already. Apparently the trees can have a false autumn when it gets really hot. They drop lots of their leaves to protect themselves. Look at the ground. Very pretty. Right, so what are we thinking, Badger?
I'm thinking that we keep this bit for food, potting, whatever, little seedlings if we need to.
Yeah.
And then put a wall here. So let's seal it in. Roll the tarp back, cover it in chicken wire, and then build from here to the next one
So this one.
as the chicken house.
Yeah.
So we'll make this all nice and dark with roosts and bars and stuff like that. And then a door for them to get out that way. But then also another door, like a human-sized door at that end. So if we go out for the day, we can let them out and not be worried that foxes or whatever, or if we're not here in the morning or whatever. And then have that for collecting the eggs from behind, so you don't have to go through the chicken run. It's gonna be quite big.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. They'll have a really nice size run here. And it's still shady, sunny. I think it's perfect.
Wow.
Let's
Can
see.
you help me pick them?
Yummy. Yeah, definitely. So we need to dig down and bury the chicken wire so the foxes can't dig into it as such. Should I go get my snippers?
Yeah, I reckon. We're going to need to get down that side.
Can someone hold these tomatoes? How?
Right, so the first job is I'm going to clear around the polytunnel and clear all those brambles off so we don't rip the plastic. And then take the plastic back, kind of wind it back on itself. So Badger has just trimmed that side. And I've cleared the brambles this side, and then I reckon peel it back.
Well, peel it back in the end, kind of fold it up, and we've got to try and make it darker.
I think it's a really cool structure. I like the shape of it. For the chickens. So what's the first plan then, Badger?
Well, if this is just going to be a mass, rather than a run, this is going to be their huge coop, then I'm just going to do like a metre wide section here that's going to have their boxes and bars, and then just roof enough so that it stays dry, and then that can just be where they sleep, and when it gets dark they get into bed, and when it gets light they get up again, and they've got all the wire to keep them safe. So
Yeah.
instead of shutting the coop, we just shut the door,
Yeah.
or the whatever they call it, house.
Okay.
So the idea is to put like a metre wide post down there, and then put a shelf out, 3 boxes at the back for them to nest in, and then the roof will come down over the top like that to keep them nice and dry, and that's it,
Great.
I think.
I'm excited.
We can always put sides on a door if it doesn't work.
Yeah. Let's start with the first plan, and like you say, we can always adapt it
Yeah, exactly.
if not. Love it. I can see it already. That looks good. Actually, it's quite nice because it will give them some shade underneath as well,
Yeah.
won't it?
Well, I'm going to put a roof on, so it should be, and then I think we should get some of that green like mesh that stops the sun, just somewhere for them to... Or even that tin, we could put tin over.
Yeah, that's true. Do you know what would be quite nice? Because it's kind of like a semicircle and a triangle. If you did the nest box as like a triangle here.
Could do.
Do you know what I mean? At the back. That and then just little bits for them to sleep in.
Let's see, I was just going to do a box.
I think we've made a really good start on the chicken house today. We spent quite a while trying to design it and come up with how it's going to work and which bit needs to be covered and how many nest boxes and stuff we need. So yeah, I think we're going to go for 3 nest boxes. I want to get 6 chickens, but I'd rather an extra nest box just in case, because I think it's what I've read, you need 1 nest box per 4 chickens approximately. But yeah, in the future we might want to add more than 6 chickens. So I thought 3 nest boxes would work well. Maybe we're going for 2. Can't remember. Anyway, yeah, we've made a really good start. It's got quite hot now, so we're going to go back up there and get on with some other jobs. The children start school next week, so we need to go buy rucksacks and pencil cases and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, crack on with a few other little bits and pieces. But we're going to head back down here first thing in the morning so it's nice and cool, and crack on with it. So there we go. And as always, we are trying to use everything we've got. So that's a pallet there, leftover batons. We're going to use the crinkly tin that we got originally for the outdoor kitchen, but we didn't use it. The one from the salvage yard. And yeah, it's coming together nicely.
Right, I was going to use the leftover tin that we've got from when we built the kitchen, but I think actually I went and picked up these tiles. Let me spin it around and show you. Picked up these tiles for the house, but I reckon we only need 20 or so for the kitchen, for the chicken house. So let's give it a go and see what these look like. In that groove, like that, hooked on, and that one. Because they're reused, they're all different sizes, shapes, brands, types.
So this is looking pretty cool.
We're getting there.
So we originally said we could use the tin over the top, but then you came up with the ingenious idea.
Well, it's a bit risky, but
Why?
well, it's heavy on this like batteny structure. You might end up with squashed chickens.
Oh God, don't say that. Looks super cool though.
Mummy, chicken wire.
like Daddy, aren't you?
Ooh.
What are you doing there?
I'm just marking the tile here and level with these ones here so I can get it around this metal bar. Cut it and it should just slot in.
Well done, look at that. Snazzy.
Daddy, look, dinosaur. Dada,
Yeah?
look, dinosaur.
Oh, yeah. Looks like a dinosaur, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is a dinosaur.
Oh, it is.
And it looks like a tunnel too. Woo!
This is looking super cute, like a tiny little house. Isn't it?
Oh yes, house for a chicken. It's one of those red American like rooster things.
Yeah.
Red barn. Ridge now.
What do you think, Trixie?
Good.
Good.
Oh, this sounds good. Go ahead.
Yeah, think the chickens are like that.
What's your name?
Betsy.
What do you think, Betsy?
That's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. How on earth are 6 chickens supposed to fit in here?
Well, apparently you can have 3 chickens per box. And we're going to have 3 boxes.
When they need to lay an egg, they just go in, find a place.
What are you going to call yours, Betsy?
I don't know. Freddy.
Freddy the chicken. I like it.
I'm not sure what I'm going to call mine.
No?
No.
I think we should have the cockerel called Hey Hey.
Yeah. Hey, hey, from Moana.
Yeah.
What about your chicken's going to be named? Blackcurrant.
Blackcurrant. I like that.
If it's my chicken's gonna be black and it's gonna be called blackcurrant. I like your old chicken.
So the next job is we're going to dig all the way along here, all round the polytunnel, so we can bury the chicken wire to stop the foxes digging in. Betsy?
Something to hang my Barbie clothes on.
Ooh, nice. Did you screw those in?
Yeah. But Daddy did one. He did this one. I did these two.
You need to do another one?
Yeah, but I need to make them lower so there's some height. And then I'm going to paint it.
So as all of our designs go, we're going with the flow, aren't we?
Yeah.
So there's no strict plan. So Badger's just cut this plank. Is it
Well,
a
I think
plank?
this is going to be, this is part of the cladding and then the boxes for them to, whatever they're called in there. What are they called?
Nest boxes.
Nest boxes. This might be the back of the nest box and then the next one lifts up.
Oh yeah, good thinking.
So I think we made mega progress on the chicken hutch this week. It's wholesomely frustrating not knowing when they're coming back. Like, we know that they will, and we know that, you know, the progress here is just, it looks so mega that we were so excited that things were rolling. But anyway, they will be back, just not sure when. We've got loads of time to get on with other projects as well. You know, we've got to finish the chickens, we've got gates to hang, we've got the land to clear still again, and the trees to do. We need to clear a couple of trees so the solar can go on the barn. You know, there's endless little jobs that we need to do. So we did feel a little bit bummed out this week, but positive, back up next week. We're going to get on with lots of little jobs and hopefully they'll be back soon. Thanks for watching. See you later.